It is hailed as the greatest show on earth. Rio de Janeiro's Samba School Parade, a unique competition of color and pageantry and based on one of the triumphs of African culture, the musical and dance form known as samba. This annual event is held at the Sambadrome Stadium. Each samba school represents one of Rio's poor neighborhoods where most Afro-Brazilians live today. Mangueira is one of the oldest samba schools. Community supporters gather to sing and dance samba at monthly fundraisers. And after generations, samba has become a lifestyle.
Samba is happiness, a protest, a statement. But above all, samba is the love that unites everyone.
While historians agree about samba's essential roots, they differ on its exact origins and even the word, which is believed by some to come from an Angolan rhythm called Samba.
Samba is the combination of different African cultures. It comes from the blacks from Angola, the blacks from Nigeria, and with this intertwining you have the samba carioca.
Cariocas, what Rio residents call themselves, claim samba belongs to them. In part, this is because the first recording of a samba song happened here 100 years ago. And after decades of original compositions made popular on the radio and television, almost every carioca carries the music in their veins.
Quem não gosta de samba, bom sujeito não é.
Ou é ruim da cabeça,
ou doente do pé.
Samba is played throughout the city, on the streets, in cafes, bars, and parks, sung by young and old alike. It's an amazing display considering there was a time at the turn of the 20th century when it was banned.
Basically, samba came from the poor suburbs of Rio. Why? Because it represented a way for the excluded black community to communicate their sorrows, their joy, and their need to get together.
There are many samba variations, but one, quite possibly the original, known as root samba, is what musicians play in this part of Rio, known as Little Africa, in the shadow of one of Rio's most visibly iconic landmarks. It is here at Pedra do Sal, Salt Rock, that historians say samba was born. On these steps, slaves unloaded salt and sang the songs that were the basis of this musical form. And today, this is one of the best places to listen to samba outside of Carnival. This Roda de Samba, Samba circle, set up around a table, is a typical samba formation. Janir Pacheco, one of the musicians, says Pedra do Sal is sacred.
Because it was the first place where a samba circle happened, where everything began, where all the great samba players performed. And today I am a professional that can support my family thanks to samba.
Over the centuries, samba has created an essential cultural bond, shared by whites, blacks, and mulattoes together. It is authentic Rio de Janeiro, said by many to have one of the world's most unique cultural blends. Lucrecia Franco, CGTN, Rio de Janeiro.